I loved this. I loved how the dances were dressed up like samurai warriors, and the choreography was so expressive and so cool and so out of the box. I really enjoyed the choreography. I love the location, perfect for this. It felt hidden and mysterious and perfect for the theme of this piece. The music was also mysterious and driving and forceful, and focused like samurai warriors. So it was perfect. My favorite part was the dancing in the window frames. That visual is stunning, really quite beautiful. And I loved how at the end they kind of removed the parts of their costumes that, it was a liberation. It was really beautiful. Very, very well done. You should be so proud. It's gorgeous, and congratulations.
I really enjoyed this short film called Samurai. The outfits were simple, yet it was elegant, and I liked the face coverings that they wore. It wasn't the typical like bombastic samurai helmets that we're accustomed to seeing, but it was in line with the time period. And the setting was excellent too. It was practically took place in an abandoned warehouse with lots of broken windows. So it would have been easy for the dancers to simply confine themselves to one area, but they made use of the whole space, which in turn led to what I believe was a far more creative piece. So very well
I
done.
really enjoyed everything about this one. I thought the performances were great. I was expecting swords. That's on me, but I thought the dances were great. It felt really kind of like a back and forth little battle in a way, but also just really graceful, just powerful, beautiful stuff. I thought the costume was a great choice, and even just the backdrop. I really, really dug all of it. All the elements came together, just made this just thoroughly enjoyable piece. Definitely felt like I was sitting back and enjoying just moving art in a way. Absolutely, check it out, Samurai.
I was particularly intrigued by the choice to have the figures wearing the same wardrobe and also to have the individuals be masked. I think that concealing all parts of their personal identities made it coincided well with the idea that these are figures of power and that they are warriors. And I think that the choreography coincided well with the idea of them as samurai. It was very clean and strong and regimented seeming. I found the image of them climbing up the iron or what used to be a window to be particularly striking. And I also found very interesting the way that the dirt from the setting that they were in covered them slowly over time and gave them this sort of crust of their experience as warriors potentially. And I thought it was powerful that in the end we maybe not got to know them in any way, but that they did reveal their physicality and some part of the human behind this figure of
It was a
power.
fun piece. It was a short piece, but it really, it got to the point. I think it was a great showcase of the power and the sharpness of dance and movement. I think the dancers did a great job doing that, and finding the balance in between them, the give and the take throughout this, little battle. Um, yeah, overall, it was a really good piece. I think the dancers did an amazing job. I think the setting was great, and the music as well. I think it just all fit together to be a really sturdy and sound piece.
This was kind of cool. It was basically just a couple of dancing samurais, but they were very good. Both dancers were very good, and they were the background, the environment was just sort of dilapidated, crumbling building. They used that pretty well, I thought. But the dancers were especially good, and the music was good. A nice combo. I wasn't quite sure what the significance of the ending was, but that's okay. It got me thinking a little bit. Good music, good choreography, good dancers. Well done.
Whoa, Samurai is really captivating. I love the setting choice, the sort of abandoned brick and stone and like leafless trees. I think it does great as a background for the black costumes, and I love the costumes, just the way that they accentuate the movements and flow so well together. The dancing and choreography was absolutely stunning. Really, really beautiful piece, and I loved how it flows through the setting, and the camera angles capturing the movements and the setting, and it's just very, very beautiful.
I really enjoyed watching Samurai. I thought this was an amazing piece. The dancing was just gorgeous. It was so fluid, and the two performers danced very, very well together. And I thought they made brilliant use of this location. My favorite part was when they were dancing in front of that really large window. Visually, it was stunning because the window had kind of acted as a subframe for the dancers. And then they started to climb up the window or open it and use it as part of the choreography. And it was just amazing to see. And overall, I thought the whole piece was fantastic.
Instead of just talking about the choreography, because that was obviously really great to watch with two people doing the same thing while keeping their own unique twist on it was just really fun to watch. Something that really stood in this piece specifically was the choice in location, and then how the dance was incorporated into it, and how they were going to really utilize the entire space that they're in. And it was great kind of seeing an overall shot of where it was taking place, but then to kind of get a zoom in of everything, and the focus of certain parts of the building was really cool. And yeah, it was just really fun to see kind of how the choreography would work with the iron bars, for example, with the windows. And that was, I thought, really interesting, really fun to see. And it really does make it different to other dance videos where they may take a room and just stay in the room. But this is working with an environment. And yeah, it was just really cool to see. So great job.
Very, very, very nicely done. Very beautiful piece. Very, very cool. I love it's samurai, and we have these two dancers that are they're kind of dressed like ninja, and there are parts like a martial arts like aspect to the choreography and the dancing there, and yeah, it's very cool. You just have the feeling that there's these warriors that come to kind of rehearse and do their daily routines, and then when they're done. They're done. They take off the garb and they go off and become their normal life selves after that. So yeah, very cool. The performers are astounding. They did such a good job. They're wonderful, wonderful dancing. Just strength and just they look like warriors. In this and choreography was great. The photography was wonderful, well edited, well directed. I love the location, wonderful use of the location, and they're climbing up on those windowsills there, and you got the jagged brick outside, and they got the buzzard. I don't know if they rented a buzzard or if they just happened upon one, but if they just happened upon a buzzard, that was a really good find, a really happy accident, because that worked really well. Yeah, so yeah, and having the bird at the end and having the cawing to end the movie. Was kind of like the warriors are going to go off to die at some point. It was kind of like what they're telling us. So but excellent job on this, and yeah, I hope it gets out there and gets seen, because it was awesome.